Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Project 04 Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. So, when we last left off, we were in chapter... What chapter was this? 8, that's right, chapter 8. And I think there's like 12 chapters. There might be like a 13th final chapter as well. I'm not exactly sure. Because I do remember that like we completed chapter 6... and the sort of moon phases were halfway done. So we've obviously got another 6 chapters for it to complete, but there might be a 13th one as well, which was kind of like... that was like Project 03, because there were 12, because it was hours in Project 03. And there were 12 hours, and then you had the final hour, which was sort of a 13th one, which was the sort of the wrap-up. So I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing. I also need to refresh my memory on what we were actually... Right, yes, okay. Yeah, because I remember we accidentally bought a whole bunch of stuff with her. Sorry, give me a moment to reorientate myself. Yeah, so what lenses do we actually have equipped? Because obviously I can't read the symbols on them. Stun, slow, and grab. Stun, slow, and grab, huh? Okay. Why not? Okay. And what were we doing in terms of exploring? Because I remember we'd like gone into this room. That's where we started. So we've explored this area. I remember I didn't have a lot of time to do a lot last time. So we need to firstly remember what the run button is. And we need to explore. I think at this point, hopefully we won't get almost soft locked. I still haven't quite forgiven the game for doing that yet, but we'll see how we get on. Nice. Still need another 6, but it's a start. Nothing in here at all. I figured there might be something, but I guess there just isn't. Might have to come back up here later, but we might be done with this area. I don't know at this point. So, yeah, we've explored most of the areas. I'm still a little miffed that we can't get to some rooms. It might be a thing like maybe in the final chapter all doors will open. That is usually an option. But we'll see. Okay, obviously we can't go down the stairs because we're on the 3rd floor. Now I remember I was following her. Unfortunately, we don't know which... Oh. Well, the 4th floor seems to be working now. Okay! I will do the 4th floor... I will do the 4th floor, but first, I want to explore the rest of the place to see if there's any items I can get. There probably aren't, because unless the game specifically wants you to go to a place, there's nothing there. But it looks like we now get to explore the 4th floor for some reason. Nothing out there. So we'll just do a few quick circles of each floor. It won't take long, thankfully. Hopefully. But you got to explore, because you never know when you're going to need items. And there might be secrets and all sorts. Thing is, you've actually got to go into a room in order for the item marker to show up, so we do have to physically enter every single room, which is kind of annoying. Nothing there. I'm genuinely not expecting anything doing this. I'm just doing it because. I feel like this half of the building is rapidly running out of... Then again, it's like, if there really are 12 chapters in this, it does kind of make me wonder, like, are there going to be other places we go to? Because I am wondering if the other girl character... forgive me for blanking on everybody's names. I'm terrible with that stuff. I always have been. But I am wondering if it's going to be a thing of I really do visit her old house. Because that was something that was sort of introduced in a previous chapter in a flashback. I'm like, well, they absolutely would go to all that trouble to build an entire section just for the sake of a flashback. They would do that. Like, I don't doubt that for a second. But I would also not put it past them to, you know, reuse it by actually visiting it outside of a flashback as well. It's just there isn't a huge amount of explorable space left. Just in the general principle of things. Actually, why am I doing that? I might as well just go down the bloody stairs. Anything at all? Oh, hello. Yes, yes, yes. You? Do we have something? Have we seen this? Yes, we have seen this. Assuming this isn't a different one. No, I'm pretty sure that was the same one we've seen a dozen times before. Yeah, I'm fairly certain is also the thing, the icon thing is pointing me out. It keeps doing that, as if there's still something there that's important, but I think it is literally just, it's pointing that out because that's just where the projector is, you know? I assume, although I don't know. Yeah, at this point I'm thinking there really isn't anything, but I'll check. You never know, right? I mean, I've committed this far, and I'm already over halfway through, so... Although, no, well, I've still got the basement to do, I suppose. doing? Nice. Well, something, I guess. Random ghost pop up. For no reason other than just to give me something to do. It's fair. Nope, really is nothing. Let me just double check something. There might be something in the outside or underground section. I can't remember if I've taken her out to this bit before. But there's just as likely to not be, so... Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. The game seems to know this. I wonder if she'll be switching over to the other side as well. Oh. But once we do go up to the 4th floor, we're going to have to start keeping an eye out for the dolls again. I always worry about this corridor because this is the corridor of annoying ghosts. But we'll see, I suppose. Nope, it's locked. See, she might be the one to open up that door, seeing as the other girls switch sides. But then again, our erstwhile detective could... Oh no, that's right, the detective came over to this half last time, didn't he? Did he? Yes, he did. Because I got stuck, so he could be the one to go through that door. See, I don't know where anybody's going. It is always amazing, actually. One of the things I do quite like about the Project Zero games, and it sort of varies from game to game to game, is like how much they get out of quite a small location. Like if you look at Project Zero 1, that is a really tiny location. Project Zero 2 is of course much bigger because you have like an outdoor section with a lot more stuff. And 3 is about the same as 2. But then 3 is almost entirely internal again, kind of like this place. Actually, I will say the... Wait, really? I can just... I can just go here? I'm genuinely surprised. I wasn't expecting that door to open for me. That one's shut, however. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. If it had given me the ability to explore the entire other half of the map, that really would have taken a long time. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, the Project Zero games are great for like making the most out of a location. Well, as I said, didn't find anything, wasn't expecting to. Let's check the 4th floor, shall we? Keep an eye out for some dolls. I do think it's a bit cheap that we just get given the key by a ghost. It's a little on the cheapy side. Hello. There was a tad early on that, but that's fine. Well, okay then. Nice. Alright, what have we got? Nice. Regarding the room, regarding the woman in the isolation room, it's embarrassing to say, but I simply can't remember her face. I have the impression that she's quite pretty, but I don't know what her face looks like. I can't remember it. This is unheard of for me. A nurse can usually remember her patients' names and faces very easily. She's the only one I can't remember. When I try my hardest to remember her face and focus in on it, my pulse quickens and I feel as though I'm losing sight of myself. It feels like my mind is a radio and someone else is playing with the turning dial. What should I do? Am I really fit to be in charge of the 4th floor? I don't think I'm cut out for this position. Please consider transferring me to another task. Oh. Is that what that bloody code reading's been about the whole time? Well, okay then. That's actually kind of neat. We've been hearing that code in these flashbacks for ages, and I'm like, what is that? No, not that. Can I look at the phone, please? Guess not. So Misaki with the doll again yesterday. Most likely the patient on the 4th floor gave her own doll. Both of them have been diagnosed as having high spiritual potential. Their spirit senses are heightened and they're at risk of being inhabited. Dangerous for two people like that to be together. When their mental state is good, being together may help them both stay stable, but if one of them becomes unstable, both at risk of worsening. Particularly worried about the effect that she, in her current state, might have on Misaki. Please keep a careful watch over her. Ensure the two of them do not meet. Ooh, handy. Frozen moon. The only room on the 4th floor. Patient is in extremely dangerous condition. Reports to director immediately if she shows any signs of deterioration or becomes agitated. Calling her by name or looking at her face is forbidden. Both can cause her condition to worsen. Bearing in mind the recent death of one of the nurses, staff are advised for their own safety to avoid prolonged contact with the patient. If any of the nurses feel their mood or physical condition gets worse, they should discontinue duties immediately. The corridor to the isolation room is sealed with a gate, which can be opened by unlocking it from the nurses' station. Please note this is not possible to enter the isolation room with the master key. even if I forget myself. Before I disappear. Good, well that shut up the ringing at least. There's bound to be one of those little dolls kicking around somewhere. At least theoretically. Hang on. Lift lobby. Isolation room corridor. It says lift lobby, but it could also imply somewhere in this room. Oh, no, never mind. There you are, you little prick. Really was in the lobby. Oh, I didn't even get to do that myself. Oh, wait, I thought I unlocked it. Is this a good idea? Hi. Oh, now it's open. Okay. So my guess was that I was supposed to try the door, then input the code, and blah 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 blah. I think I see the doll up there. Why don't you blank her? Kill her? Haven't I told you over and over? She keeps trying to drag me into her room. Come and see her if you don't understand what I'm talking about. She's something else now, isn't she? Her face keeps changing and she keeps trying to drag me in. She calls me. I said no, apparently. No! Hi. You move faster than one, don't you? Keep moving out of my line of sight. Nice. Wait, that one makes you panic? What is that one? You've zapped hundreds of ghosts. Or, well, dozens. Well, a few. Why does that one make you panic? Regarding the patient in the isolation room, I observed her again today, but I feel her symptoms have reached the point of hopelessness. For someone like her, with such high spiritual potential, Moonlight Syndrome almost always presents with extremely severe symptoms. She may be the most extreme case yet. Her mind is on the brink of collapse. She has managed to cling feebly to some semblance of sanity by fusing her dolls and herself in her mind. The dolls, each reflecting a different part of herself, may be necessary for her to anchor her fluid and ever-fluctuating mental state. Oh, her fluid and ever... Right, yeah. I was going to say, how the hell does it anchor her fluid? And like, oh no, it's saying that her mind is very fluid and fluctuating, yeah. It may be possible to use this doll transference approach to help the other patients deal with their chronic memories. However, while giving her dolls may have some temporary effects, all it does is postpone the inevitable collapse. Director Haibara is desperately searching for some way to help her, and he's already tried so many things. That sounds good. The person with the photo must be in this room. Uh-oh. It's a cutscene. That can't be good. Come to see me again. Another episode. Quick, get the director. So you were friends with her, were you? Well, friends of a sort. Hello. Because that's the director's sister? Was it? It seems like you lot were friends, as I say, of a sort. You visited her. Patient in the isolation room on the 4th floor has stabilized somewhat, but there's no telling what might set her off again. And the nurse who called the patient in the isolation room the one with no face, she committed suicide a few days ago. For reasons as yet unknown, she ran into the isolation room and killed herself right in front of the patient. She had shown signs of being deathly afraid of the patient for a while. If she was so afraid, why should she charge in there? She had been warned about hanging around near the gate. When the nurse's body was discovered, the room was in an awful state, but the patient was just sitting on the bed, smiling. Can't quite remember her face myself. Something like this has already happened before, and now all the other nurses are scared. The gate isn't there to stop the patient from getting out as much as to prevent her from having contact with anyone else. Interesting. Sakuya. I put myself in the doll so that even if I forget myself, the me in the doll will tell me who I am. That was how I held on to myself. But today I asked it, what is my name? I asked, and I asked, but there was no answer. Without the me inside the doll, the little ones inside me get upset. They eat my insides, then they sleep. The starving little ones, I can hear them waking up. My soul broken, I am descending. Little ones inside me. Interesting. I don't want you to know the pain of those who have the souls enter into them, whose sounds are consumed. You're just like me. Don't end up like me, Misaki. That's my character, isn't it? Well, the current one, anyway. A world without noise. That's right, because she was using a Kagura, wasn't she? And things kind of went wrong. And it seems as though the souls of the dead kind of got stuck inside her when things went badly. Hard to say. Ooh, looks like there's a tile missing. Right. Is it the item that's in here, maybe? Nope. I need one more that is galling as fuck. This is my diary. They tell me I can't see her anymore, but it feels so nice to be together with her. Feeling myself break apart is nice too, but this is different. When our two sounds play together, it feels good and I don't feel sick. But they say soon I won't be able to see her anymore. I don't think I can stand it if I can't see her anymore. I won't know who I am. But Maya says that I'm still me. I feel safe because Maya is here. Maya's my special friend who stays with me. Me means see, like in Misaki. Ya means night, like in Sakuya. The two of us will stay together. Huh. Oh, there it is. So yeah, these two were very close friends, clearly. It almost seems like her friendship, or their friendship with each other, kind of helped them to both stabilize in a way. Kinda. Oh, we're doing one of those. Okay. Where is it? Oh, 8 is right where I don't want it to be right now, thanks. I am glad that they're numbered. When was the last time I heard it? The gentle sound of my own song. Human soul is nothing but sound, but there are so many sounds reverberating I can't hear. The end of days is near. I can feel it. I'm glad my song came back, even if it's just for an instant. Father, yo, echo, goodbye. Interesting. So, okay. So yeah, you can kind of understand with the metaphor of the soul being like a song, you know, that you sort of listen to and you understand and you sing with. So if you get other people's souls trapped, it's like your own one is... Your own one kind of gets drowned in the song of other people. Yeah, I can understand that metaphor. So is this like her, but like well? Like is it, you know, it's what was her name? Hang on. Yeah, Sakuya. Is this like her, but if she was well? Remember. Ooh. What? The moon. The moon is falling. Falling? What is this, Majora's Mask? Don't move yet. I did see, I feel like we're gonna have a boss fight up here or something. Ooh, here? What, here? The hell is that? Use sounds to alert you to special spirit presence. Huh. Interesting. Suicide note. I'm sorry. I have to go on ahead of you. It's because of me, my body, this body that is so easily inhabited. I've caused so much pain. When things take over me and I hurt everyone, I wake up and I don't even remember what I've done. I can't bear that pain anymore. I was able to stand it until now because you were there for me. But now I have Moonlight Syndrome, and the only thing that can save me, my memory shed with you, are shaken. I no longer have any way to bear the pain accumulated with my memory. I'd be so happy if this sickness would wipe only the painful memories from my mind. I feel sorry for Sakuya. She is just like me. My heart aches when I think that she might suffer as I do. Shigito, you have to take care of her. The moon is getting brighter. Shigito, Sakuya, yo. I'm so sorry I offered myself up to be guided by the moonlight. So wait, where are we right now? Oh, we got teleported? Oh, okay. You say so. Hang on a sec. Ah, I didn't find the one in that fucking room, did I? Shit. Probably can't go back knowing my luck. Okay, well, guess we're here now. Perfect. Okay. So we on right. Yeah, I was gonna say it's the one area I hadn't really had a chance to look in yet. Fair enough. Something happened yesterday as I lay gasping from the agony of the swarm of black insects crawling around inside my body. I noticed the moon. I reach out to touch that gentle light piercing the darkness. Then I realized I was standing on the roof about to climb over the railings. One more step and I would have plummeted to my death. Somehow I wasn't scared when I realized this. If you ask me, anything goes on nights when the moon is full. Killing a loved one, choosing to end one's own life. All is forgiven under the light of the moon, and all is forgotten in the light of the morning. That's what I think. That's why I don't want to go out on nights when the moon is full. Next time I do, I won't wake up as I follow the moonlight. I'll want to jump into the moon reflected on the surface of the ocean, or reach out from the rooftops to touch it. I already know of 3 patients who flung themselves off the roof when the moon was full. I wonder if I'll end up following them. Well, better hope not. Time for your treatment, is it? Somewhere in here there is one of those little dolls. Just don't know exactly where. In the bucket? Yes. Oh, this looks like a friendly room. Yep. With old bandages and tweezers. Lovely. Records tell of a visit to Rogetsu Isle at the turn of the century by one Professor Kunihiko Aso. He invented various devices for communicating with the dead, but their efficacy was never proven, and in modern times his theories are treated as mere pseudoscience. Reading his writings, I found that many of his thoughts were about the masks of the island. Some of his ideas are fragmented and erratic, but many are also bold and exciting. According to the professor, the masks of Rogetsu Isle are designed to affect the mind of the wearer. Humans are easily influenced in this way, like when one sees someone laughing and feels like laughing oneself. Professor Asu's term for this is emotional transference. He postulates that masks refine this process, controlling the emotions of those who see them. Just as the moon represents the inner, masks represent singular states of mind. The professor describes his experience of seeing a girl who, despite never having so much as lifted a flute before, played a tune on one immediately after putting a mask on. His theory is that masks either stimulate specific parts of the unconscious mind, or that they behave as a type of medium for memories. The idea of masks as a medium for conveying memories is certainly intriguing. The professor further postulates that masks allow experiences to be shared in a way similar to modern wireless communication. He loses me when he starts talking about how the ultimate shared experience is death, but the rest of his theory is most illuminating. Professor Aso used the art and materials of mask making on Rogetsu Isle to create his camera obscura and the film it uses. The camera is in the Aso Museum. I would very much like to have a look at it, see if it truly holds such powers described to it in the document. Yes, they sort of slightly added that into the lore, that he came here to develop like the first version of the camera obscura before he refined it for the one that I think you use in Project 0, 2, and 3. Because technically speaking, that's the same camera. Well, okay, it's the same camera. It's sort of the same camera. It's more of... Can we... Cool. Well, it worked, so that's good. Because yeah, the camera you use kind of varies from point to point to point. In the first game, it's a camera literally created by Miku's family. I forget what their name was, but yeah, it was created by Miku's family, or they found it and changed it. I can't remember. And it's important because it's got the piece of the mirror in it, which is of course important from the right, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go back there. Probably not, which is going to be a teensy bit annoying. We've got so many of them. Yeah, I haven't been to that room at all. Cape, Cavern, Sugan Temple. A lot of places I just haven't been to. So yeah, in the first game it's like connected to the actual family members. In the second game it was created by Dr. Asso. The third game, technically speaking, you find the one from the second game, but it's... Damn it, don't disappear. Woo! Realized I wasted a blue one there. But yeah, so it's technically speaking... You sort of use the one from the second game, but because everything that happens to you is technically a dream, it's questionable on how much of what actually happens is real or not. You do find the real one in the attic, but whether or not it's actually the real one from the second game is debatable. Now in this one we've kind of got the prototype. Or at least one of them has. The other girl character has that. This one showed up with her own camera. Oddly enough. Which is odd, actually, when you stop and think about it. So, locked. Not locked. Well then, let's see. Well, that's rather handy dandy. That's the thing I kind of like about this game, is it's got no problem at all with you just wandering wherever the hell you want to go once you've unlocked a door. I'm really not sure how we got from that room to teleport all the way across to the roof. Feels like a bit of a cheat. Like, narratively wise. It's like, the character's here and we need to get them over there. Teleport, that'll do it. A wizard did it. Okay. Somewhere in here is one of those creepy little dolls. Is it mixed in with all the other dolls? I wonder. It could be, but that almost feels too obvious, doesn't it? So, this is a relatively large room. There's quite a few places it could be hiding. I mean, it's got to be somewhere. The question is where. Nothing behind the door. It's got to be somewhere in here. There is definitely one. I saw it on the list. Okay, where is it? Where are you, you little shit? There's gotta be somewhere. It's gotta be. We know there's one in here. It's on the list. Yeah, it is weird that there's just like one on a chair. It's not you, is it? Obviously, with all these dolls, like it could be hiding in the middle of them, but I don't think so. Like, the doll in and of itself is pretty specifically designed. I don't know. It's irritating. It's also 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna have to keep looking for this. We will find it. It's this is a large room, unfortunately, so there's a lot of places it could be hiding out in. But I don't know exactly. And we'll have to see, I guess. It feels like it should be in that room somewhere. I don't know. But yes, we will take a break, and we'll be back in a minute. See you in a sec, guys. And we are back. Or we would be if I was highlighting the... No. I wasn't highlighting the right thing. There we go. Sorry, that was my mistake. Technology, it works sometimes. Right. Somewhere in this room, there's a giant... No, actually, it's not giant. That's the problem with it. I wonder if it's like... Because you can't really see through the glass, which is a problem. It's up on the roof or something. I don't know. But it... Found it. Jesus Louise. That was not an easy one to spot. No wonder I didn't see it before. Found it. Okay, now we can head back. Complete. A new record. Anybody else have those lines, like, just live permanently in their head? Like, anytime I see the word failure, I always hear it in the Melly announcer voice, just, failure. In that sort of really off-kilter way that he said everything. It's just permanently there. It's stuck in my brain and I can't get rid of it. It's really annoying. I mean, I am one of those people who genuinely thinks that Melee was probably the best Smash Brothers game. But then, I've never been able to get into any game except Melee. Like, I could not even begin to tell you how many hours I spent playing Melee. And I remember being really excited for Brawl when that came out. And I think I played it for 5 minutes. I think I played the one on 3DS for 5 minutes. The one on Wii U for 5 minutes. And it's same with Ultimate. I think I played Ultimate for a bit more. I think I probably played that for several hours. But I still just didn't really get into it. It's entirely possible it's just a me thing. You know, I'm not big into fighting games, and I think that Melee was just something so new and so novel to me, because I never played the original Smash Brothers either, you know, I just, just liked it for something different. And then I got used to it, or maybe I just overdid playing with, Smash Brothers Melee. That's possible as well. I don't know. I was just never able to get into Brawl, which is a shame because I always really wanted to play the whole Subspace Emissary thing, but I don't know. I just never got into it. I don't know. I genuinely don't know why. I just didn't. I never finished World of Light. I don't think that... Did the Wii U one have a campaign mode? Oh! Oh. Ah. Not that easy, is it? Where are you? Are you showing up anytime soon? Oh, there you are. Hello. You are very slow. One I thought I'd missed. I did say maybe it would open up eventually, so glad that it did. They look so unbothered. They're just like, yeah, I love it. What are you doing? I mean, it's definitely there, but... I don't know why I can't see the... Hold that thought. Maybe I gotta take the picture from upstairs? I don't know, because it's... I think it only shows up when you're in the right place, but... He went off that way, so that's obviously not the way I want to go. But yes, I got that doll I was missing. That was the one doll I didn't know I needed to get at the time. I'm happy about that, at least. So I think at this point, I've got every doll from every room I've been in, I think. So yeah, I mean, it would be about here, but... Or more accurately. So yeah, it has to be from outside. I'm kind of curious what this you can hear ghosts thing now is. I do wonder if that would be like a thing of... like something connected to the Wiimote. Because don't forget, the Wiimote had a little speaker in it and it would make noises and stuff. I wonder if there's an element of that, and I wonder if that's not translated into this version. Don't know. You again? That's cheeky. Too slow. Or in fact, no, I was too fast. I still don't know what that means. I think that just means it's appeared somewhere near you. Find it. It's up to you. We're not going to help. And it immediately comes back again. Like, that's where the light is the strongest. It's somewhere around here. Oh, there. Because it's not just a case of find the right location, it's also a case of you have to be in the right position. She fell down. Yes, it was in there somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Ooh, nice. How many others have I got now? I should have a few. 19. Yeah, need 21 then. 11, even. That worked. That's a problem. You think we can defeat it. Oh, for crying out loud. I mean, I'm not necessarily complaining because it's netting me points, but still, that's quite a lot of ghosts for one tiny little path. There isn't even anything up here. Pointless. One thing I think I might do a little trading. Okay, so that would take it up to 40. That'd be 55. Do I not have any herbal medicine? Wait, what? When did that happen? When did I lose all my herbal medicine? I was just looking at that, I was thinking, hang on, I thought I had a bunch. Didn't I buy some? I was thinking, maybe I didn't buy some with this character, because I hadn't realized that was a big part of the game by that point. I don't know. Maybe. That should take it up to 19, right? So, yeah. That'll do it. That'll keep me stocked up. Okay, well, fair enough. Yeah, nice to see I've got a lot of points. I do think, because this is, again, I think something that happened in previous games. Once you complete the game once and get whatever bonuses you're getting from completing the game, I'm going to have to use those points to buy shit there too. Alright, so, presumably, we've got to head underground. I'm pretty sure that's what I was seeing in the flashes of, hey, here's the location kind of thing, when I got teleported up to the roof. That was definitely a case of, oh, okay, this is where I'm going. I'm going to guess the elevator doesn't work. No, the lift is not working. Before I go too far, just double check. So, yeah, Court of the Unhallowed. 100% certain we have not been there. They're into the Primeval Passage, which was it Upper Crossroad? Temple of the Lunar Eclipse, haven't been there. And then the Yomotsuki residence, which we were there in the flashback, but I'm pretty sure we couldn't go into all of those rooms. We got this some temple, the Shugen Temple. Cave of Meditation. There's a few places we just haven't been to yet. I mean, technically it's on the map. And this is what worries me. It's like, was I supposed to find them during that flashback? I looked, but I couldn't see hide nor hair of them anywhere. And I checked. But it really did feel like, oh, there's nothing here. But I am worried that I have missed that. I'm hoping we do get to actually go there, but I don't know. The other one was... check here. We've still got this area down here. And I'm pretty sure it was... Primeval Passage. Oh, doesn't seem to... What? Doesn't seem to be anything there. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, that was it. It was a place of death and the Primeval Passage just by itself. I couldn't get to this crossroads bit. So I don't think that's a place we can get into yet. So, unless I did miss them in that little flashback, which would be galling, because I was very thorough, and I checked, and there was nothing there that I could see. It was also hard to tell because it was in black and white, which wasn't great for spotting the dolls. I do hope we get to go back there, but it's like, you know, in terms of explorable space, there's not a huge amount left, so I didn't want to do that. That was a blue one. So I suppose that raises the question, are we going down here? Is the gate still locked? Or is the gate open and I can just wander around? No, the gate is open, but the guys seem to be leading me into here. Which does make me wonder. Locked, really? Misaki. Patient's Moonlight Syndrome has shown some signs of improvement, but treatment has been more difficult than anticipated due to the added factor of high spiritual potential. Hers is a severe case based on similar cases such as the isolation room patient. There's no way to halt the deterioration. Clarification of her treatment plan is urgently required. Did it? Here's the thing. going down the stairs out here and going through that both lead to different floors. Because going through the bookcase leads to B2. This only leads to B1 somehow. Even though the stairs are about the same length. Don't question it. It just is what it is. Nice. Just what I always wanted. I am convinced I am one low compared to where I should be because I got grabbed by that one ghost hand that one time. Which is why I've only got 9 left, whereas I should actually have 10. I mean, it's only a guess, but... Anything? No. This whole area I don't think has too much to offer in general. See, I can't take like pictures or anything. This whole section is just sealed off, so I think... I mean, it's possible something will happen with that room, but at this juncture I can't see it. Well, you know, happy to be proven wrong, of course. I mean, you know me, I'm always trying to guess at where a game is going, and if it can surprise me, I will give it credit for that. I like being surprised. It's weird we can't even access that door. That just feels weird to me. Okay, well, there was nothing on this floor at all. Guess we weren't supposed to be here. It was just here because they didn't want to seal the door off. I'm always a little 50-50 on that, whether they should seal doors in areas where you don't need to go anymore. But at the same time, I'm like, well, you know, if you just follow the critical path, then it won't be a problem. But going off the critical path has helped me to play catch-up with some of the things I initially missed. Which is good. Okay. Clear your mind. Hello. Gotcha. I really wish the charge would stay longer when you lost track of the ghost, because otherwise there's no point. Good night. Cool. Saki, 1 week has passed since the failure of the rite of descent. By avoiding external stimuli and bathing them in the moonlight of the Moonglow well, the condition of the organs has been stabilized. However, Misaki is still hanging on by a thread. Her condition might suddenly deteriorate for any number of reasons. She could die from shock, brought on by mental trauma, or, in the worst case scenario, even blossom. There's no predicting what might do it. Sounds, smells, words, the phases of the moon. There's so much we don't yet understand. The probability remains high that remembering events leading up to and including the rite of descent will be what pushes her over the edge. Addendum. While observing her, she has repeatedly raised her hand to my face and stroked it. It appears she has not entirely lost her memory. God damn it, I keep using up the blue. Ooh! Oh, I know what the zero lens is, assuming they haven't changed its functionality in any way. Oh yes. Want Zero to be nice and powerful. Zero is a good one. Really wish I knew what that was. Beg your pardon? Well, the elevator's down here at least. We've got 3 people who've all come to this place together. Separately. I might learn it. Saki being led. So is that Dr. Haibara? I think it might be. Just realised that first one I zapped with the 0 shot, I accidentally used the wrong kind of... Oh, you're still alive. Hello. I thought you were dead. Well, killing these ghosts really gets to you, doesn't it? Ooh, hey, free film. Nice. Remember when you had to actually find everything yourself? You can just buy it from a shop. Those who undergo the training of the primeval passage, being such a deep cavern as befits its name, by the moonglow well, whilst those spirits return to their body. Such training doth cause that they lose both themselves and the shape of their souls also. Thus some remain void, failing to have their soul return. If they should return to this world whilst thusly void, they may blossom. Only light of moon canst guide back their spirits, thus bringest thou such bodies to the moonglow well, being that place where the light of the moon is kept, therein canst thou find their spirits. Those who, becoming void, lose themselves, must bathe themselves in the moon's light in the moonglow well. Thus done, through lost, they may be recovered. Interesting. That's it. That day. You don't have to think. Don't think. That day. I was brought here that day. I felt something. I left something important behind. Got to find it. My precious. Have to go back. End of her chapter, maybe? Or did we get to go a little bit down there first, too? Oh, hello. Ooh. We're back. I'll follow her. I should remember something. Damn it. Why can I not shoot you? Thank you. I don't know, it just wouldn't click for some reason. I'm kind of curious, actually. Where are we right now? Tsukiyomi Passage. The Tsukiyomi Beach. Tsukiyomi Gate. I apparently also cannot run. I'm just curious where this goes. So this is the Temple of Tsukiyomi, huh? Hang on, Temple of Tsukiyomi. So the gate, the Cave of Resonance, there might be something. I am wondering when it's going to say, hey, no, go back. Because it hasn't stopped me yet, which is a surprise. The fact I can't run is annoying. See, now I feel like I should have gone forward and then told to go back. Oh, God. Big doors. Through there. Ah, the gate. So somewhere around here should be the doll. Assuming this counts as a real one and not like a vision one. Is it on the gate? See, this is kind of the problem, is that, like... I don't necessarily know if this all sort of counts. Cavern of Residence and the gate. Okay, that's fine. So it's definitely somewhere out here. If this counts, which again, it might not because reasons. But according to the ghost list, or yeah, well, ghost list, I should say. Yes, it is a ghost list. According to that, somewhere there is one of those dolls, and I need to take a picture of it. Somewhere in this area. Which is very bright and glowy and hard to see anything. That was the wrong button to press. Well done, mate. Press the wrong button. don't see it. As I said, this is the problem. I don't know if this counts as, like, vision version of being here, like when we went to the residence, or if this actually counts, and this is my only chance to get it. But it's supposed to be here, and I'm not seeing it anywhere. It could be hidden up in the rafters somewhere. Oh, hello. There you are, you little shit. Need to get close enough. I mean, it's definitely there. You can see it, but I can't seem to... See, and this is, again, this comes down to the point of maybe this isn't real. Or maybe this doesn't count. Because it's supposed to be like a vision more than, hey, I'm actually here at this point. Yeah, I cannot get that. Okay, so I don't think this counts then, but it's good to know it's there for future reference, I suppose. Ooh, what is that? Put on this mask. You'll be an organ in the rite of descent. So this is where the rite of descent was performed, as opposed to the public Kagura, which was likely above this place. Uh-oh. Oh, are we actually doing this? Yes, we are. Nope, can't seem to grab that. Okay, that's good. I was not expecting that to be that simple. Oh, hello. Yes. Yes, that's it. Mia. So you finally remembered. What's her name? Sakuya. Yes, she's me. From today, she'll be Misaki. Let's call her Mia. Okay. She is you. Take good care of her. As long as you have her, you won't end up like me. Goodbye. This is me. You are me. We're together. It'll be okay. As long as I'm here. Ah. Oh dear. I don't think that ended quite as well as she hoped. I do wonder if she's still alive. Like maybe that's like a, oh, she's dead fake out kind of thing. She's actually just gone unconscious. Possible. So who are we back with next? When Ruka hears the music box in her room, childhood memories come flooding back. Back with Ruka then, presumably. Her family home, her mother, Sakuya, and her father, mask artisan Soya, whose face she is still unable to remember. Coming back to reality, she finds the organ mask made by her father. Same mask had been placed on Ruka's face by her abductor 10 years previously. Reading her mother's diary, Ruka discovered that Sakuya suspected her husband of planning to use the missing girls in some kind of ritual, and of being involved in the whole kidnapping incident. Ruka now knows why her mother left her father, but when she stands in the cave beneath Haibara Infirmary, she is overwhelmed by the feeling that she has been there before. Back then, I feel like I was here forever. Your mother sent me. Everything will be okay. I feel like I melted into nothing at that moment. Your mother sent me. Everything will be okay. Take this. That's interesting. Didn't he have that? Descent. Back with Ruka, huh? Well, okay. Oh, hello. I was taken from here somewhere. I remember walking down a long, dark path. Oh, what? I was just going to have a quick look around the area. Then I wanted to take a break. But okay, we're doing more cutscene. Hello. Great. I was doing that with Type 7 as well. Oh, hey, I got some Type 90 as well. Neat. Well, okay. Sorry, I got a little interrupted there. Yeah, it is 5 o'clock, and I gotta take a break. Yeah, really not sure what happened at the end of that last chapter. Could be anything. Who the hell knows? But, yeah, I don't know if she is dead, or maybe I made a wrong decision, because I did have the ability to walk away from that. So maybe I had the option to save her or kill her, depending on how we go. I don't know. That might be something I have to look at when I'm finished. But anyway, for now, yeah, time to take a break. Actually, I always need to be in this one because that's the proper pause menu. Back in a minute, guys. And we are back. All right. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. So I'm assuming it is a guess. I like how I only kind of went into a corner of it. Yeah, that's quite funny. Wasn't the Cavern of Resonance where... Yeah, because that was the thing. Like, I definitely saw the doll there, but I couldn't do anything with it. So, I'm guessing I'm going to get the chance to do something with that, like, differently. I do worry that maybe I've made a bad choice with her. Like, I had the option of walking away, but I didn't. I remember being taken through here to the place just ahead. Because if memory serves... Oh, that does remind me. I need to... How are we doing? So you still got 10 of those. 50 of that, 20 of that. Not terrible. Might be possible to crawl through. Like we got a choice? Maybe we do. This is the thing. I'm like, maybe we are doing choices here. I mean, here's the thing. It's my first playthrough of the game. So at this point, I'm willing to just say, okay, let's just do this. You know, go with the flow, whatever. I'm not going for any specific ending yet. I mean, I don't even know if I can get all the endings on my first playthrough. I probably can't. That was a big thing in Project Zero's 2 and 3. So this is the Primeval Passage. We were looking for an area called, like, the Crossroads, which is probably right up here. This looks like a crossroads, doesn't it? Are you actually a thing, or... Wrong button. Oh, this is the junction. Wait, wasn't it? It was called Crossroads, wasn't it? The thing is, I don't think I could have taken the picture in the Cave of Resonance. You cannot take a standard picture when you're in a battle. Yeah, it says upper something or other. I mean, I'll keep an eye out, but... Ooh. Okay, so we got multiple directions to go in. Well, 2. Ooh. Yeah, piling her up with the powerful shit. I mean, I get the feeling she's going to be the character that deals with the final boss. She's clearly the central one because we're going to be her character the most. I think. Okay. Okay. So we got that. There you are. Fancy pantsy. Actually, how are we off on that? We probably just got like 29. Sure. Still miffed at only having 29, but hey, how what are you gonna do? Nice. Ooh. She is coming. Everyone who saw her blossom, that woman. We came down here to get away from her, but she's coming. Her face. Can't see her face. Yeah, that's, yep. Okay. Nice. You didn't even drop anything, did you? Whoopity-doo! Okay, so that's everything down here. Pretty sure. Yeah. And I think... That was the only one in the primeval passage then, I suppose. Can't help but feel like this is going to be like... Yeah! Can we actually... No! No, we cannot! That's time to run! Okay, yeah, that's good. That's great. Ooh, I see a book. On the Isle of Rogetsu, there exists a cavern called the Primeval Passage. This cavern has been a training place for maidens since Byakuya, being the ancestor of the vessels who hold concord with the moon, has a vision in this cavern whilst at her training. Entering the cavern where no light reaches, the maiden retained her own essence while cleansing her mind of all things of the world, becoming empty and dying and returning to this world in rebirth. Being thus the training of the Rogetsu Primeval Passage, many of the maiden women will lose their mind, as only few can withstand the training and obtain spiritual concourse. You shall not let these women unfit to be maiden undertake training in the Primeval Passage. That. Was I slow on that? I think I was. Good enough. Nice. So because of that damn mask. The mask isn't a thing of this world, it belongs to another place. What kind of disaster has that mask brought to the island? It's brought the day of tranquility. Everyone lives yet becomes as the dead. You absolutely must not. Yep. Simple enough. I think I've got the hang of this now. Well, it's fine if there's just a couple of them and they're easy ones. Some of the really fast ghosts can be quite problematic, but I have a feeling. What? Yeah, why can't I hit that second one? Got it that time. I want to see what's down the other way. Yep, had a feeling. Might get attacked by a ghost, but I'm sure we'll still be fine. I was really hoping I'd get that at some point. So pierce, slow, blow. 0. Oh, damn, I don't even have enough for that. Spent them all on the last one, and then she ends up dying. Oh well. People die all the time, I suppose. Can't be helped. I do feel like I made the wrong choice with that. I don't know at this point. That's the thing. It just feels like I did because it feels like she died. And I clearly had the option to turn around and walk away. The game could have eventually have come up and been all like, oh no, 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 sorry, you can't go back any further. Like I'd have hit a locked door or something, but I don't know. Accompanied by a maiden known as a guardian, I shall observe one of the most important Kagura festivals in the country and test out the camera obscura. The Rogetsu Kagura starts as a gentle dance and becomes more and more intense. It's said that at the climax, many people collapse from the intoxicating excitement. Some also suffer from a condition known as moonlust at the time of the Kagura. The moonlust may be caused by the soul not returning completely after becoming one with the spirits during the trance state of the Kagura. It may also be caused when the soul returns but has changed. As the guardians are of a bloodline that is easily possessed by spirits, they undergo training before the Kagura. I have heard legends of the guardians, and they are most fascinating. They say that to the dead, the souls of the living appear like bundles of noise called moon sound, which are different from everyone else. The moon sound becomes higher when one is angry, trembles when one is confused, and becomes lower when one is sad, but the music never changes. However, if a person suffers from moonlust, their moon sound becomes distorted and broken. As superstitions go, the idea that people are made of music is an attractive one. There are more to the legends of the guardians. The maidens themselves have the role of playing various melodies in order to preserve the proper moon sounds. These melodies cannot cure moonlust, but they are said to be able to treat various conditions. The idea of curing disease through prayer is not unusual, but even in my extensive research of the supernatural, I've yet to hear of the direct healing through music. The guardian maidens say they can hear my moon sound, and that it's a pleasant one. Despite saying some strange things, all of the priestesses have a surprisingly modern mindset, and are kind, intelligent, and beautiful. I do so wish they could accompany me to my next destination. Interesting. Anything else? It's interesting because we heard the moon sounds on the speaker system earlier. Those are supposed to be those are supposed to be the sounds of other people's souls. That's rather disquieting. What do you think? Bingo. Now that is what I'm talking about. Won't be enough for 2, but it'll be enough for 1 for now, at least. And if we can find another 10, and they do come in large bundles, so it's entirely possible. And suddenly we're back in a corridor. Why do I get the feeling I know where this is going to end up? Oh, no, not where I thought. Temple of the Lunar Eclipse, huh? I thought it was going to lead to that girl's house. Left side. Oh, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So left side of the Rogetsu Shrine? Stage. Left corridor, Rogetsu antechamber, building passageway. I would genuinely think we're going to end up at this girl's house at some point. It just seems too obvious. Because we've traveled quite a fair distance away from the previous sort of area, the hospital and all that stuff. What is that noise? The Rogetsu Kagura will be held tonight in the Temple of the Lunar Eclipse. Oh, that's probably what that is. Please come to the stage by 10 PM. Note that during the performance, the door to the temple will be sealed and no one will be allowed in or out. The eclipse is expected to begin around midnight, after which time leaving your seat will be strictly prohibited. Also, all those who wish to watch the Kagura must receive a mask at the Shugen Temple and wear it all times during the performance. Oh good, I'm glad I didn't balls that up by moving. Okay, was right corridor one of them? Left corridor. Let's go behind the door. I've heard it before. Yeah, this does look familiar. This is the place we've been seeing in all those scenes. Thing is, this is where the public one's held, not the private one. Stage where the Kagura dance was held. Nothing? Well, I want to look around real quick before I start doing something that is potentially quite stupid. I don't think walking out into the center of that little ring is going to do me much good. We'll see. Ah, damn it. Okay, maybe later. I wanted to go down the corridor. Yep, here we go. At least we know how they filmed it. There's literally a camera there, which is a lovely attention to detail. I like that. I thought everyone was supposed to wear a mask. She's blossomed how? Ow, my ears! Oh, that's really good. Okay, hello. Saw that coming and I couldn't move fast enough to stop it. Oh, that was the wrong button. Damn it. goes. Who's next? You? Woo! That was a lot of ghosts all at once. Fortunately, the little girl ghosts, they'd all walk towards you, and then some of them, well, most of them would back off, but only one of them would attack you, so really you're only really dealing with two at a time. Woo! That was a decent fight, actually. I quite like that. I was taken away during the Kagura that day. Down here. Deep down. That corridor looks awfully familiar. So deep. So deep. Okay. I didn't even get any items for that. I think, speaking of items, I do need to top up my health. But all things considered, that fight went quite well. I got tagged a couple of times, but generally speaking, as I said, once I realized that most little ghost girls weren't directly gonna hurt me, I realized, just pay attention for the ones with their arms out towards you. That seems to be the key. It wasn't always. There was a couple of times where the arms were out and they didn't actually attack. But that seemed to be the general guiding principle behind the whole thing. There you are, you little... I got you. I do think I need to go buy some more film. Assuming I can go back to the save point, of course. Oh, good. I had a feeling that was just being sealed in the room for plot's sake. Guess we'll find out. It does say explore the rest of the building, so... understandable. Alright, let's see what else we've got. Okay. See, I've got a decision to make now because it's 10 to 6. I'm like, do I keep exploring in the hope I can backtrack far enough to be able to get to the save point if I need, or do I just stop a bit early? I think I'm going to stop a bit early. I'd rather stop slightly early than run slightly over. It's only 10 minutes anyway, so we'll be fine. But things are definitely starting to heat up. We may have lost a character, which is a bit troubling. I mean, we're on to part... What are we on? Yeah, we're on 9 now. If there really are 12 chapters to this, it could be like 11 and then a final. It could be 12 and then a final. I really don't know. I'm willing to bet there's 12 in total. Although there was a prologue. So, I don't know how we're getting on here. But I do think that I'm doing all right, all things considered. So we know that there's another doll over here. We got the doll in there. That's really good. We are getting on all right with the dolls. That seems to be okay. I'm still a little worried I've missed some in the residence, but I'm still convinced that because that is a flashlight and because the game has very clearly shown there are times where you cannot take pictures of the dolls, I think I'm going to be okay. And if there really are 12 chapters in this game, maybe with an extra one after that. We've still got another 3 chapters after this one. So we'll be playing as the guy again, and then playing as the girl again. And then, see, that's the weird thing. Because if it's like, chapter 10 is the guy, chapter 11 is the girl. If chapter 12 is the guy, then that means if the girl... Ruka, sorry, I gotta remember these people's names. If Ruka is indeed the main character in all this, then it's got to be her who ends it. Which is why I think maybe that's how we're going with this. You know? Then again, it is worth pointing out that the final chapter in Project Zero 3 kicked off like in the same character play beat as the previous chapter. Like, you didn't wake up and then go back in for a new chapter. It just kicked off once you went through the big doors towards the end of the game, if you remember. So, it'll be interesting to see where we go from there. But, I mean, we'll find out as we play. I don't really know how much more of this game there is left to play. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.